Man, it sure has been a long time since I've done one of these. Alright, so after a long break, I decided to make another one of these Minecraft Let's Plays. I don't know if you guys still watch these or not. They recently gained a bit of popularity in my channel. I don't know. I thought I might feed the community a bit and make another one. So, you might be wondering where the hell I am. Well, you see, I had a bit of a problem. My problem was with that the world I was in was created pre-Halloween update, which came, of course, on Halloween, right? And the thing that it added there was, it added in things like biomes, which added in like different environments depending on where you moved. But if you had a world that was pre-Halloween update and was already rendered or generated before that, then you would find when you're exploring just gaps in the world where it would just drop off to water. That's issue number one. Issue number two came when the update that recently came out. Minecraft is in beta now, for those of you who didn't know. I'm not sure who didn't know that, but it's in beta now, and along with beta came an update that came out, I think, not that long ago. But anyways, this update brought in new trees, as you can probably tell. Here, hold on a sec. There, see these? These don't look to be like the normal trees you'd see. These are evergreen trees, and they only grow in like snowy areas. And they're really cool because they have a darker wood than the normal trees here. And then they also introduced these trees. Now these trees kick ass. They're birch trees and they have white wood. So if you want like a white house, then you can have a white house. And and that's where it came to another issue with the previous world I had, is that none of those trees were in the previous world, and I had to like walk far in order to find some. So that's the other issue. Plus, I like the thing with having an adventure is you start having an adventure and then I don't know, you just kind of lose. For me, I lost a bit of interest when I went on that adventure. So I thought I would just start off on a clean slate. I hope that's okay with you guys, because I really am excited about these new trees. It sounds kind of weird, but I'm really excited for them. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to be cutting down some wood here so we can start building our house before night comes. Oh, and that's another thing. Normally I build houses by digging into the side of a mountain, but I realized, you know, it doesn't look that nice. So what I decided to do, was to build like an actual log cabin. Like an actual one. Not some hokey like one that you build into the side of the mountain where you can just keep digging down, because it looks like you're a hobbit, and I'm not a hobbit. I'm a man, and I live in houses, not caves. I'm just saying. But I'm a bit loopy because yeah, I'm a bit loopy. And so I'm gonna be building a log cabin using some of the wood I find around here, because I have all three types of trees here, which is kind of strange because I never had that before. It's always been I had to go travel to find these evergreen trees or pine trees. So let's quickly make our workbench here so we can make everything. And also, I had a suggestion from one of our viewers to talk a bit about the game and give a bit like a few tutorials if I understood him correctly. And I thought that was a great idea. And I valued his opinion quite a bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about the game just a bit more and how to do stuff, because I realize there are some people who are watching this who don't know what Minecraft is and who are new to Minecraft. So let's here make our sticks out of wood. I don't think I really wanted to do that. So we can get our processed wood, and boom, 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 we have an axe. So yeah, and then we got that. Now we can walk around and chop some stuff up. I'm sorry, I'm like really... Oh, black sheeps! One of these, or two of these things are not like the others. Two of these things just don't belong. And see, they're white underneath, which doesn't make any sense. But whatever floats your boat. Alright, so I think I might use evergreen trees as like the outside of my house. Because evergreen... Damn, I keep calling them evergreen trees. Pine trees are cool and they're darker wood, and I've been using like normal trees and birch trees for houses lately. So, and a lot of you might be asking, the saplings that they drop, do they plant, are they for specific trees? Like, do they drop pine saplings? Do they drop pine saplings? And the answer to this is no, it's all just a generic sapling, which I hope they fix, because, you know, I kind of would like to grow evergreen trees. What is with sheep in this game? And I just said evergreens, didn't I? Okay, from now on, they're called evergreens. They're just called evergreens, because this is not gonna work for me. I just am not gonna be able to say that. I know it's kind of laziness on my part, but... Alright, so, instead of making processed wood, which is was kind of cheesy looking, I'm gonna make it out of just the logs, which is gonna take a lot more wood, but it's gonna look nicer in the end. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for my house, and the rest of the stuff that I can't like fill in by the end of this night, I'm going to just fill in with dirt until I can get some of this wood here. Oh, so a few of you might be wondering what was released in the update that recently came out, and I'll tell you what recently came out were dyes for wools, or for wool that came from sheep. Like and also, well, sorry, I'm a bit disorganized. Let me start off by saying that there's a new mob that came out. And for those of you who don't know, mob is like a monster animal. And that is a squid. And squids, they look kind of ridiculous when they're in shallow water, I have to say, but they're kind of hard to see in deep water. But what they drop are ink sacs, excuse me, which can be used to make a dye for cloth blocks or wool, that you can dye white wool into, like, I think it's, is it black? I think it's black. I'm not sure, I'm not quite familiar on that. And you have to like mix it in some crazy combination. Maybe I'll try that in some later video, but you have to do that, and in order to make the dyes. And also a new ore called lapis lazuli. I'm kind of back in the day, let's just say, I was quite knowledgeable on geology, and so I kind of know what lapis lazuli is, and yeah, it looks kind of like what it actually does in real life, the ore. But enough about that. What you can do with lapis lazuli is make it into dye, like you can do with ink sacs. I know dye isn't really exciting, but that's what came out. And the other thing that came out were what was the other thing? Oh yeah, note blocks came out, so you can they're made out of wood and a little bit of redstone, and you can make music with them, which I think is pretty cool, by hitting them. Ooh, it's getting dark out. Double time, double time. And What else came out? Oh, dispensers, which you can put arrows in. They like fire out arrows like traps. There's a cool video on Notch's blog about that, about this trap this guy made. And what else came out? A bunch of other stuff I just can't remember at the moment. Oh frick, I'm so screwed. Alright, so in order to make ourselves a bit more prepared, I'm just gonna finish this section off like that. This is a really shitty house. Damn it! Come here, sheep. I need your wool. Thank you. Let's see if I can cut down a few more trees. Don't break on me, axe. And you can make traps with dispensers. New painting. Yeah, and that's all I can really remember that came out. And a bunch of other small items that they are used for dyes. But those don't really matter. At least to me. And so we're gonna try and avoid death. Hold on, are we on... Okay, we're on easy, good. Because I had it on peaceful before, because I was checking out some worlds. I don't want to be cheaterish. Now let's put that overhead. And then we just do that, and like that, and like that. So I'm not really being safe here. And we can make a house inside of a house. Let's see if there's any monsters out. No, don't see any. Grab our workbench. And we can bring this inside and live in our crappy house. The Crack Shack. Alright, so now we got like this house that looks like it was chewed up by a troll and like spat out all over the floor, but who cares? And yeah. So we just have to kind of wait. Sorry, there's not much to do here. We just have to kind of wait. But if you guys have a problem with me starting a new world and you want to keep back to the old one, I really don't want to, but I did save the old one. So if you really absolutely are so attached to that world that you would like die if it disappeared, then just post a comment and I will think about going back to it. But you know, it's just hard. But anyways, enough about me rambling on. I'll talk to you guys in the morning when I've chopped a bit more wood. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. And thanks for watching. This is whatcha86 here, and making another Minecraft video as usual. See ya.